What's up, guys? Steve here with Seoul. Back in the gym. This is a shoulder workout. I'm going to high speed up the warm-ups here, done with the band. As you can see in some other videos, I know that I've played this before, but I want to stress the importance of a proper warm-up for your shoulders and rotator cuffs. You can really do some long-term damage if you don't properly warm up. So please take the time to do this. This takes about 5 minutes. After I did that, I moved into handstand push-ups. First set here for 11 reps. I put another video up the other day on how to do a handstand push-up. I mean, it seems pretty evident. You kick up onto the wall. I usually, again, put one foot against whatever surface I'm kicking up onto just to push myself away from it a little bit and avoid heel drag. You can do it, other ways with variations on grip. I like to do it approximately where I'm going to do my overhead press grip. So I did a set 11, a set at 9, and then, I was feeling it in the shoulders quite a bit. The last set here is just for 5. And once I finish that, as I find that's the most taxing move, the most stressful move on the body, moved over to overhead presses, did some warm-up sets. And started out with 40 kilos for 5, and again, popping my head into that window, so to speak, made as I raised the bar up. And once again, to address the issue of locking out at the top of the movement. In my gym, I can't. The power rack that I use here, which is really the only thing in the gym that's safe enough to do some heavy overhead presses, is a little bit too low. So I'll go up until the bar bangs against the top of it there. This was the 1 rep at 80 kilograms. I was trying not to push press today, trying to keep form tight for overhead presses, so I wasn't able to get quite the same weight as I would if I was giving it a couple inches of push press, but still felt good. Really heavy, really heavy through the front delt, so I felt it quite a bit on the shoulder at the end, especially after some handstand push-ups. So these are my warm down sets. I did 50 at 10, and I think I may have done one more overhead press set for 40, and that was it. Then I wanted to move over to the cable crossover machine and do a little bit of isolation work. I'm going to pop a little bit of a video up there as soon as I finish this last set of overhead presses. Popped over the crossover machine, and the front delt area, I don't do any front raise exercises, as I've mentioned before. I find that's really, really hard on the rotator, so I don't do high pulls or anything like that. It's really, really painful for me. I've had some shoulder issues there as well. When I do incline presses, I feel that it's hitting the top of the pectoral muscle, but doesn't quite involve the front delt quite as much as I'd like to. So I'm going to get an exercise here, which is kind of a hybrid incline cable fly mixed with a front delt raise. So I'm going to call this a crossbody front delt raise. I'll show you a couple of reps here. You can grab the D handle, and with the palm facing down, you're going to do a front delt raise motion, but do it crossbody towards the other side of the body, and that's going to catch that muscle. That muscle set leading between your front delt and the upper pectoral muscle. So here I'm showing just the switch over between sets, and I did 10 on each side, so long as 10 by 2. And then I found that after the handstand push-ups, overhead presses, I was feeling a bit of pain in the shoulder, not the good kind, so I dropped the weight and finished a further 3 sets on each arm, doing the same. When you do this, of course, you want to try and make sure not to take momentum into it. Just do the front raise, keep the weight low. Anything too heavy, and you're going to risk injury in a place that you're trying to strengthen. You also want to make sure that your palm is facing down for this, as opposed to having the palm open to the ceiling or to the side, which would be more of upper pectoral incline cable fly. So this should be palm facing down, front raise style, but again crossbody. I find that doing a strict front raise, if you've got shoulder issues, can be just a little bit too much stress on the rotator cuff shoulder joint and cause injury possibly. So use this here once every while to kind of strengthen that area, so it feels pretty good. Moved over and did some face pulls. Not something that I normally do, but I know that Elliot Hulse was recommending these on his other channel, so I decided to give them a try. You know, something to work the rear delts there. So I did my heavy set at 65. Anything heavier than that, I'm going to be leaning back too much, I thought. So here I was leaning back just a bit, and at 55 as well. You're going to have to lean back in order to keep your balance on these. So I did some face pulls with the rope attachment, and felt pretty good. And did a finishing set here as another angle. You see it working a bit of the rear delts, traps, and that may be the final set of the workout. No, I did move over and do some lateral raises, but camera ran out of batteries, so I did 3 sets of lateral raises, 12 kilograms, not too heavy, and just tried to keep nice tight form, not using momentum. So I did 3 sets of 10 reps, and that was my finishing move for the workout. I'm going to post the workout details up, show you what I did. Please, if you liked the video, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and leave your comments, questions below. Until next time, keep growing.